pasture and the bridge to Harlan Road. Left a dead mule in the orchard and our hymn book in the mud. Daddy nailed a line above us, dated 1989. Said water tells the truth, girl, it remembers every crime. There's a flood mark on the wall, 6 feet high and running brown. Mama painted over everything, but that line kept bleeding down. You can move the chairs and pictures, you can swear the past is gone, but the river leaves a witness in the timber of a home. I was 17 that August when the sheriff crossed our field with my father's silver pocket watch and a warrant never sealed. Mama stood beside the screen door, held her apron like a shield. Daddy vanished past the cotton rows and the river kept him still. There's a flood mark on the wall, 6 feet high and running brown. Mama painted over everything, but that line kept bleeding down. You can move the chairs and pictures, you can swear the past is gone, but the river leaves a witness in the timber of a home. Last night thunder shook the rafters and the floorboards turned to cold. I heard boots cross through the kitchen, heard that pocket watch unfold. Then a voice behind the wallpaper said the water's coming fast. I struck a match and saw my father standing waist deep in the past. Flood mark on the wall climbs an inch each time it rains. Mama's flowers bend toward the window like they're listening for his name. I have packed one dress and Bible, but I know before I'm gone that the river leaves a witness and the witness carries on. At sunrise, Harlan County found the house without a door, just a pocket watch still ticking on the muddy kitchen floor. Tower over Marlow wears a coat of peeling white, and one name carved beneath the ladder catches moonlight every night. No one living knows who cut it, though the letters run bone deep. Eliza May, I saw the fire, then the iron starts to weep. There's a name upon the water tower no paint can cover clean. Rain runs red across the letters like the rust remembers things. You can drain the tank by morning, you can lock the ladder down, but a name upon the water tower still looks over Marlow town. Eliza worked the cotton cotton warehouse kept the payroll books at night. She found the owners shaved the wages from the hands who could not write. She copied every crooked number, hid the pages in a dress. Then the warehouse burned by sunrise, and the owners blamed the press. There's a name upon the water tower no paint can cover clean. Rain runs red across the letters, like the rust remembers things. You can drain the tank by morning, you can lock the ladder down, but a name upon the water tower still looks over Marlow Town. My grandfather drove the fire wagon, signed the papers, swore it true. Eliza struck the match herself, there was nothing we could do. But inside his cedar footlocker, under metals, dust and thread, I found the missing payroll pages and the scarf Eliza wore in red. Now her name upon the water tower shines above the courthouse square. Every stolen dollar's written on the iron under there. I nailed the pages to the warehouse where the weeds grow waist-high brown, and the name upon the water tower called my grandfather's down. At dawn the tank stood split wide open, though the summer sky was clear, and water crossed the cotton fields for the first time in 40 years. The county fair closed 20 years ago, but one wheel still turns in the weeds. Its white paint peeled, its cables moan, its seats rock empty in the breeze. I worked the gate that final summer, tore blue tickets one by one. My little sister climbed aboard just before the storm clouds come. Ferris wheel turns at midnight, though the power lines are down, round and round above the thistles, high above the sleeping town. Every seat comes back empty, every chain cries out her name. The Ferris wheel turns at midnight, and I'm the one who walked away. Lightning struck the cottonwood, the midway lost its light. Folks ran blind through mud and canvas, calling children in the night. I heard her voice above the thunder, brother, don't you leave me here. But fear can make a coward holy when he kneels to it in fear. The Ferris wheel turns at midnight, though the power lines are down, round and round above the thistles, high above this sleeping town. Every seat comes back empty, every chain cries out her name. The Ferris wheel turns at midnight, and I'm the one who walked away. I brought her yellow sweater, still folded in a cedar chest, laid it on the ticket counter where she used to stop and rest. And the calliope began playing one slow hymn beneath the rain, and a small hand took my ticket from the dark behind the pane. Now the Ferris wheel turns slowly and one seat is coming down. There's a yellow sleeve still waving high above the sleeping town. I can hear my sister laughing like the night she disappeared. The Ferris wheel stops at midnight and the empty seat is here. Morning found the gate wide open with 2 tickets in the clay. One was dated 20 years ago, one was stamped today. Mabel Harold dressed the dead folks in a room behind the stairs, closed their eyes with gentle fingers, combed the river from their hair. Her father kept a black-bound ledger locked beneath the embalming room, with one page torn clean from the binding and one name missing from the tomb. Every grave has got a number, every coffin has a name, but the ledger at Harrow's home keeps one secret from the clay. You can stitch the mouth of sorrow, you can make the pale look warm, but the ledger at Harrow's home knows who never made it home. '63, a stranger came without a face. Sheriff Boone called him a drifter, said put him in the pauper's place. Mabel found a wedding picture sewn inside his Sunday coat. Her own mother by the courthouse, and her father's name below. Every grave has got a number, every coffin has a name, but the ledger at Harrow's home keeps one secret from the clay. You can stitch the mouth of sorrow, you can make the pail look warm, but the ledger at Harrow's home knows who never made it home. She broke the lock one Good Friday, while the town knelt down to pray. Found her father's crooked writing, Boone paid cash, no stone, no name. Then the lamps went blue and trembling, and the drawer slid open wide. Every unclaimed soul was whispering, put the truth where we can lie. Now each grave has got a number, and that stranger has his name. Mabel nailed the missing ledger page to the courthouse in the rain. Sheriff Boone was found by morning, with black ink across his palms, and the ledger at Harrow's home had written one name more. Mabel left before the sunrise, took no money, coat, or comb. But some nights the dead sit upright in the rooms at Harrow's home. The clock above cell 4 still reads 11:59, though the courthouse wound it every week till the night they crossed that line. The clock above cell 4 won't give midnight to the dead. 1 minute hangs like judgment over every word they said. You can pardon flesh and bone, you can blame the hands of time, but the clock above cell 4 knows who carried out the crime. Silas Bell was 23, worked the sawmill south of town. They found a widow's silver locket near the place her body drowned. My father wore the sheriff's badge, swore he saw that young man run. The jury prayed, the preacher nodded, and the hanging rope was hung. The clock above cell 4 won't give midnight to the dead. 1 minute hangs like judgment over every word they said. You can pardon flesh and bone, you can blame the hands of time, but the clock above cell 4 knows who carried out the crime. Died, I found the locket in a flower sack beneath his bed, with a photograph of that young widow and a note she never sent. It read, meet me by the Black River We can leave before first light. On the back my father's writing, she chose Silas, make it right. Now the clock above cell 4 has begun to move again. Its hands crawl past the minute where they murdered an innocent man. I laid the badge beneath the gallows, heard the old jail timbers cry, and the clock above cell 4 struck 12 for the first time. At dawn they found the cell door open and one shadow on the wall. Mine was standing by the window, but it wasn't mine at all. There's a payphone at mile 9 where the county blacktop ends. Its cord was cut 3 winters back. Its glass is cracked and bent still every Friday after midnight. That dead receiver rings while the weed blows toward the highway like it knows who's calling in. Don't answer at mile 9. Don't say, baby, is that you? The line carries more than voices when the midnight wind comes through. You can hang it on the cradle, you can leave it off the line, but the ones you failed to listen to keep calling mile 9. Ruthie Vale ran the old diner, kept the coffee black and hot. Her daughter called one August night from a truck stop parking lot. Ruthie said, you made your choices, don't come crying home to me. Then she wiped the counter slowly while the girl begged for a key. Don't answer at mile 9. Don't say, baby, is that you? The line carries more than voices when the midnight wind comes through. You can hang it on the cradle, you can leave it off the line, but the ones you failed to listen to keep calling mile 9. The sheriff found the girl's blue suitcase by the county reservoir. One dress folded, one bus ticket, and Ruthie's name beneath the stars. Since then, Ruthie walks the blacktop with a quarter in her hand, waiting by that broken payphone for a voice she understands. She answered at mile 9, said, baby, I was wrong. The weed went still across the valley and the dial tone became a song. Then a young voice said, I'm coming, leave the porch lamp burning bright. Ruthie smiled and crossed the highway into 2 approaching lights. Now the diner opens nightly, though the windows all are blind. and a warm cup waits beside the register for the girls who call my name. Judge Mercer on the north field, from the creek to Miller's Pine. Though the bellboys worked that red dirt since before the county line, their father died one Sunday morning with his good shirt buttoned wrong. And by Monday Mercer's signature said the Bell Farm didn't belong. Songs where the family names are crossed. Ink can steal a man's inheritance, but it can't tell the dirt who's lost. Every furrow knows the footsteps, every fence recalls the palms. There's a truth the judge left hidden in a deed beneath the songs. Bellboys moved to western Kansas. Their mother took the train, left 6 chairs inside the farmhouse and white sheets upon the frames. Mercer planted cotton, profit built a porch of polished stone, but nothing grew along the acre where the family Bible had gone. There's a deed beneath the Psalms where the family names are crossed. Ink can steal a man's inheritance, but it can't tell the dirt who's lost. Every furrow knows the footsteps, every fence recalls the palms. There's a truth the judge left hidden in a deed beneath the Psalms. Judge lay close to dying. He called me to his room, said, "Bring the Bible from the smokehouse. Don't let daylight find it soon." Between mercy and deliverance, a second deed was pressed, signed by every bell before him, with his father as witness. Now the deed beneath the Psalms hangs inside the courthouse hall. Mercer's name is scraped from every stone, but the rain won't wash it all. The bellboys never came back home. Their mother's long since gone. Still the north field grows wild cotton, shaped like little open palms. They buried Mercer near the boundary where no church hymn could be heard. By spring his stone had tilted toward the land he said was his. Evelyn climbed the fire tower every morning before 5. with a thermos full of bitter coffee and her husband's pocket knife. She watched the pines of Crow Ridge through binoculars cracked and gray, though the county stopped paying her the year they took the stairs away. There's smoke above Crow Ridge, but no fire on the ground. It rises straight through wind and rain without a single sound. Evelyn says don't follow it, don't ask where it begins. There's smoke above Crow Ridge, and it smells like buried sins. Her boy came home one autumn with a bruise beneath his eye. Said he'd struck a man near Mason Creek and left him there to die. Evelyn hid his blood-stained jacket underneath the winter cold, then watched the searchers cross the mountain while the lie ate through her soul. There's smoke above Crow Ridge, but no fire on the ground. It rises straight through wind and rain without a single sound. Evelyn says don't follow it, don't ask where it begins. There's smoke above Crow Ridge, and it smells like buried sins. Last Tuesday, lightning split the tower, sent the windows through the trees. The sheriff found her thermos steaming and her coat caught on the breeze. In the lens of those cracked binoculars, far beyond the county line, two dark figures climbed the ridgeline. One was hers, and one her child's. Now there's smoke above Crow Ridge, black as ink against the dawn. It curls around the ruined tower, though the wooden stairs are gone. And when mothers hide their children from the wages of their sins, there's smoke above Crow Ridge, and another column begins. Some nights the mountain smells like coffee, wet wool and burning pine, and a woman calls through the timber, Lord, the fault was mine. Bought wedding rings, wore medals, tools and guns. Anything a man would trade when the rent was overdue. But one old fiddle in his window had no price upon the string. And after closing every Thursday, folks could hear that deadwood sing. There's a fiddle in the window playing low and no one bows. One note calls across the courthouse, one crawls underneath the town. Emmett says it's only timber settling when the night turns cold. But the fiddle in the window plays a song he never sold. Levi Crane came down from Ashland with a coat too thin for snow. Played the dances at the Grange Hall, slept wherever he could go. He loved Sheriff Dalton's daughter, she loved him enough to leave. But the night they planned their running, Levi vanished Christmas Eve. There's a fiddle in the window playing low when no one bows. One note calls across the courthouse, one crawls underneath the town. Emmett says it's only timber settling when the night turns cold. But the fiddle in the window plays a song he never sold. After Emmett died that winter, I took inventory alone, found a blood-stained Grange Hall ticket pressed beneath the fiddle's bow. On the back my father's writing, Dalton paid me not to tell. Levi's resting past the quarry where the white dogwoods fell. Now the fiddle's left the window, it plays nightly from the hill. Every note bends toward the quarry, every bowstroke names him still. Sheriff Dalton's stone split open when the first spring thunder rolled, and the fiddle in the darkness played the song they never sold. At sunrise, white blooms cover one small hollow in the ground, and a girl in her father's old coat laid a train ticket down. Laid a train ticket down. The station closed in '97. They pulled the timetable away, but Amos Reed still sweeps the platform at the dying of each day. He wears his father's railroad jacket, keeps one lantern trimmed and bright, though no train has crossed Bellwether in 20 years of night. Keep the red lantern burning, let it bleed against the rain. There's a dead upon the crossing, there's a name beneath the train. When the whistle shakes the valley and the dogs begin to cry, keep the red lantern burning, somebody's coming by. Had a boy named Daniel, wild as summer, barely grown. They fought beside the ticket window, Daniel swore he'd leave alone. Amos heard the midnight engine, saw his son out on the line. But pride can hold a man like iron, while mercy loses time. Keep the red lantern burning, let it bleed against the rain. There's a dead upon the crossing, there's a name beneath the train. When the whistle shakes the valley and the dogs begin to cry, keep the red lantern burning, somebody's coming by. Last October near the signal, Amos found a muddy shoe and a ticket punched for nowhere, dated 1992. Then a young voice from the darkness said, "Daddy, wave me through." Amos raised the lantern, trembling, and the dead rails started to move. Now the red lantern is burning where the station used to stand. There are two men on the platform, one is reaching for a hand. When the whistle shakes the valley, no one dares to question why. The red lantern stops burning when the morning train goes by. At sunrise, folks found Amos' jacket folded neatly by the track, and two sets of footprints in the cinders, but neither one came back.